I've been in places where something didn't feel right. At school, at work, trying to access services. You don't always have the words for it at the time, you just know something's off. Now there's a name for what should have been happening all along. It's called positive duty. Positive duty is a Northern Territory law that requires organisations and businesses to take reasonable and proportionate steps to prevent discrimination, sexual harassment and victimisation before it happens. It means the responsibility isn't only on individuals to speak up after something goes wrong. The responsibility is on organisations to ensure they are preventing it from happening in the first place. Positive duty applies to 24 protected attributes, such as race, disability, sex, religion and gender identity, across 7 areas of activity, including workplaces, education settings, and the provision of goods, services and facilities. Let's look at 3 practical examples of how positive duty can work. Kumar recently moved to Australia from Sri Lanka. Kumar loved playing cricket and was really good at it. He played at lunchtime and with the school team. Most of the players were kind and friendly, and this gave Kumar a sense of joy and belonging. However, there were a few boys who teased him and called him racist names. Sometimes they said things like, "Go back to where you came from." As this continued, Kumar began to feel unsafe and unhappy at school. Kumar did not know what to do and kept the problem to himself. Luckily for him, one of his cricket buddies saw what was happening and told the coach. The coach needs to act because under positive duty, organisations must take reasonable and proportionate steps to prevent discrimination once risks become apparent. The coach reports the boy's racist and antisocial behaviour directly to the principal. The principal calls for a meeting with the sports committee and then with all school staff to alert them about the situation. The principal talks directly to the boys involved in the racist behaviour, making it clear that this behaviour is harmful and unacceptable. The principal also organises school wellbeing and inclusion officers to keep watch during lunchtime cricket games. The school runs class education sessions about the harms of race discrimination, with a focus on encouraging students to speak up and report racist behaviour. After the school took these positive duty steps, Kumar was no longer subjected to racist bullying. He felt supported by the school and enjoyed cricket again. Our second example is about Ali, who is a non-binary person. Growing up in the Northern Territory, Ali spent a lot of time fishing with family and friends. Over the years, they became a skilled and passionate competitor in local fishing competitions. Wanting to become more involved in the local fishing community, Ali decided to join a respected fishing club. But when filling out the membership form, Ali noticed something. There were only 2 options for gender, male or female. They brought this up with the club. Under positive duty, the club leadership needs to act. The club leadership convenes a meeting in order to discuss and learn more about gender diversity and inclusive practices. Committee members attend 2 training opportunities. One training session is delivered face-to-face by the Northern Territory Anti-Discrimination Commission. The second is Play by the Rules, which is a website set up to make sports inclusive, safe and fair. The Management Committee reviews club membership forms and updates them to include non-binary members. They also review the club's constitution and policies to help ensure the club is inclusive and welcoming to everyone. Finally, the club adds a statement to its website, making it clear that everyone is welcome. Over time, the culture of the club began to shift. They and other gender diverse people felt more confident participating in the fishing community they loved. Positive duty means taking proactive steps so that inclusion becomes part of everyday practice, helping create communities where everyone feels respected, safe and able to participate. Our third positive duty example is about Joan. Joan loved outings to the local markets and eating laksa at the food stalls. But in the past, crowded spaces were not always easy to move through in a wheelchair. Sometimes pathways were too narrow and chairs and tables blocked the way. Some food counters were difficult to reach. Often Joan needed to ask other people to move things so she could get through. Over time, she began thinking carefully about how public spaces could work better for everyone. Years later, Joan has the opportunity to put positive duty into action. She becomes the manager of a new laksa market and is able to initiate accessibility into the design from the beginning. Joan works with a committee of stall holders to help plan the market layout, seating areas of space carefully so that people using wheelchairs, walking frames and prams can move around safely and comfortably. Clear pathways enable people to move through busy areas without obstacles or confusion. Some serving counters are built lower and easier to access. Now people of all ages and abilities can order food, find seating and enjoy the market atmosphere together. Positive duty means thinking ahead about accessibility and inclusion in public spaces. By planning for inclusion from the beginning, organisations can help create environments where everyone feels welcome, safe and able to participate. These stories give you some examples of positive duty in action and how its application can create communities where everyone has the opportunity to participate, belong and thrive. The Northern Territory Anti-Discrimination Commission has developed practical tools and actions to help organisations put positive duty into practice. To find out more, contact the NTADC.